The state has been given 14 days to charge controversial Pastor Paul Mackenzie in connection with the massacre of over 400 people whose bodies were exhumed from Shakahola Forest. In a ruling delivered at the Shanzu Court on Tuesday, the court will consider releasing the cult leader on the court's terms if the state fails to charge him in 2 weeks' time. Here's Martin Manene.
Paul Mackenzie could walk from prison if the state fails to charge him in a fortnight. This coming on a day the court allowed the detention of Mackenzie and others for 14 more days for the prosecution to charge the man believed to be behind the death of hundreds of his followers, who included children. The delays to charge Mackenzie and his accomplices have been occasioned by the prosecution consistently asking for more time to conduct investigations. And that more time for the prosecution is getting close to 10 months in custody. The ruling delivered on Tuesday by Senior Principal Magistrate Y.A. Shikanda states in part, if no decision to charge the respondents will have been made after the expiry of such period, the court will consider releasing the respondents from custody on terms that will be determined by the court.
Confirm compliance.
Further, the court has directed that the state is hereby allowed to hold the respondents in custody for a further period of 14 days from today to pave way for any processing in the event that a decision to charge is made.
Which order?
The magistrate noting that the starvation cult leader and others have been in detention for 117 days, which he said is the longest detention in Kenya's history under the 2010 constitutional dispensation. The magistrate stating in his ruling that, in my view, that is sufficient time within which the pending investigations ought to have been completed. Further, the principal magistrate adding that the instant application was filed on 18th September 2023. It was not heard immediately or promptly because of intervening factors, and the ruling also had to be delayed because of excusable circumstances. Despite the government being on record as saying those responsible for the massacre would pay, months later, Mackenzie remains uncharged with the atrocities. Currently, the cult leader is serving a jail term for distributing films without a license. Mackenzie was arrested in April 2022 and was released a few weeks later, only to be rearrested after his release outside the court on May 2nd, 2022. However, it was not his first brush with the law, as he had been arrested in 2017 and charged with providing basic education in an unregistered institution. He was also charged later that year on 4 counts including radicalization, but was acquitted on October 2021. The current matter will be back for mention on 23rd January 2024, where further orders will be issued. Martin Monene, Citizen TV.